Listen. I made it very clear before that I am not happy with the way this national team is going, the way this federation is going, the way many things are going in this national team. And today was the cream of the crop, the tip of the iceberg. Everything about it was wrong. Losing 3-0 to Jordan is disgraceful. Disgraceful to every single person that played on that pitch. Oh, except Akram Tawfiq, you do not have a future in this national team again. Done. Done. This was horrid. Horrid. I've never been so annoyed about this national team in my life than today. And you could tell me, oh, but you had the loss against Senegal and you didn't make it to the World Cup in 2022. That's nothing. That was football. Nobody expected that team to make it as far as they did. But this team, wow, all-time lows. And let's start from the beginning, from the selection all the way to this game right now. Let's go to the selection. The Egyptian Federation goes and chooses Hilmi Toulon. Hilmi Toulon as the manager of the Arab Cup team. Why? What is the reason behind that? Why? Because he's a big nationalist. He loves his country. Well, I love my country. At this point, anybody that has a little bit of experience and loves their country should, go and coach the country, right? Does that make any sense? I don't get this federation. You pick a outdated manager who, I'm sorry, the glasses are coming off here, is booty, has one trophy, or maybe 2 or 3 trophies, one trophy to his name. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is this federation doing? What is this whole federation doing to this national team? It's disgraceful. Hani Abu Rida, the person that is the president of the Egyptian FA. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what you have done to this team, to this national team, to the players in it, to the whole selection process, to everything about it. It makes no sense to me why you would go and ruin a generation. And you're going to tell me, but you're overreacting. This is just like a friendly tournament. It doesn't mean much in the African world, in the Arab world, but it means a lot to the fans. It means a lot to Egyptians. It means a lot to people when they see that their country, these are the faces for it. I would have not said anything if those games we deserved to win, or we actually played really, really well, or we genuinely did amazing. I would have not said anything. I said, okay, oh well. But we're playing with, first of all, the selection of approximately, maybe out of the 20-something people in that squad, I could tell you 15 or 16 of them or more are in their 30s. Why are we picking 30-year-olds? And only 30-year-olds? What are we doing? The rest of the players, all of them are in their late 20s. 28, 29, 27. I think there's 1 or 2 24-year-olds or 25 and under. This tournament should have bring out what is good. What is the future of this national team? No, it bring up all the issues in it. And I'm happy it did. I'm so happy it did. Because truly, genuinely, we have a national team that could have been something. This generation especially, the generation after the ban in 2011. We were banned for 2 or 3 years. And we had a horrible generation then. 2017 comes around. You have Mohamed Salah at the pinnacle of it with a couple other good players like Trezeguet, El Nini. You had some old heads like Tariq Hamid was there. Ahmed Fathi was still there. A team of underdogs. Took them to the CAF final. Lost. Oh well. We were underdogs that tournament. 2019 comes around. We pick some random coach to coach us, losing the round of 16s to South Africa at home. 2021 comes around. You get the best coach of the lot. Him and Hector Cooper, respectfully, in 2017. The best coach in the lot, Carlos Queiroz. With not even months to prepare. He had maybe a month to prepare or so. You go tell him, hey, you're going to be the national team coach. You're also going to go, just to, get some experience under your belt and learn about the players, you're going to go coach the Arab Cup team in Qatar in 2021, right before the AFCON a month later. He goes, and what does he do that every other coach hasn't done? He picks the underdog. He picks the kids that are like, hey, these guys got a future. He picks the people that look like, you know what? Maybe these guys are going to help me out in the future. He didn't go and pick 30-year-olds as most of the squad. This is unbelievable. He goes and he takes us to a semifinal. We lose in the semifinal, fair and square. Oh, well. And then the third place game, we end up losing as well. That's fine. I have no issues with that. I don't think anybody expected much from that tournament. Goes on to 2021, wins the AFCON. No, it doesn't win the AFCON. Goes to the final of the AFCON with a underdog team again. This is an underdog team. Nobody expected us to get that far. And took Senegal to penalties. Yes, you could have said, the football was bad, though, under Carlos Queiroz. It worked. It worked. Get your head out of the gutter. It worked with the players we had. He brought up players. We didn't know who Abdel Min'im was until he brought him. We didn't know Akram Tawfiq until he brought him. We didn't know Fattouh until he brought him. Imam Ashur, Atiyah. He brought so many players into that national team that none of us knew or cared about. And they were the future. And he started them. El Winch. Sorry, I forgot El Winch. What are we doing? And what happens just because we lost the World Cup playoff match and lost the final of the AFCON? Hey, you know what, Queiroz? Pack your bags and goodbye. And let's go put Hussam Hassan. A guy who doesn't even have his coaching license. You want to go put him. Why? Because he's Egyptian and he's definitely your cheapest option. Considering there's so many reports came out about that. Egypt Federation, Association of Football, President, Vice President, all the lot. You guys, I know you guys won't hear my opinion, but I'm going to put it out there for the world to see, for however many people see it. This is wrong. This is wrong. We had a generation that could have won so many things. All you had to do was appoint the right coach and trust the process. But no. No. Every year we get a new coach. Every single damn year we get a new coach. You never stick to one. You know how absolutely sad that is? Go and invest in the youth. Go invest in the youth, bring them up, create a new way of life for those people coming up. Because we are so outdated. No. Arsene Wenger had to bloody step in and come to Egypt and deal with that. What are we doing? What is this national team going to? I am in pure shock and annoyance at what is happening in this national team and this federation. I'm not going to say it's corrupt. Other people will say it. I won't. I won't say it's corrupt. I'm saying the wrong people are handling it. The wrong people from top to bottom are handling it. Everybody in that football association, in that group, get everything else outside, all the outside factors out. Just focus on the football federation. Unbelievably horrible. Needs change or needs a mindset change. Something needs to happen. As an Egyptian, as somebody who grew up seeing my country finally go into a World Cup, catching the end of the golden generation of the Egyptian national team, catching the beginning of a new generation, I am disappointed in what this association has done to these footballers, to these managers. You're going to ask me, what's the fix then? The fix is very easy. Invest in the correct coach. Put some money down on a correct coach. Give him time. On top of this, change your association. Change the people inside. Clearly, they don't know what they're doing. Because if you're telling me Hilmi Toulan and Hussam Hassan were the two managers that have to take over the Arab Cup team and the national team, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to slap you. Both of them are horrible. Both of them, their resumes are horrible. So what are we doing? What, just because Hussam Hassan was a legend in our national team, which fair to him. I'm not saying anything about him as a player. Oh, we're going to put him instead because he loves the country and this, that, and the other. Bull. Absolute bull crap. This is not how we should be going about. There's a reason why there's other nations way ahead of us in Africa. I've said it so many times. Morocco ahead of us due to the fact that they invested. Us though? Why would we invest? Stick to the old, right? Stick to the old. Stick to the old. Unbelievable. Disgraceful performances from minute 1 to minute 90. And I know this is a little bit far off the fact that Arab Cup, but this had to come. This was your fault. Arab nations know what they're doing except us now. Yes, it's a C team. I don't care. You're face of Egypt. You're the face of Egypt. Respect that badge. Respect the country you're from. This is disrespect at its highest order. And I feel as a fan that is not, yes, I don't live there, but I visit every now and again. I have family there. As a fan from the outside, somebody from outside of Egypt, but my roots are fully Egyptian. I speak the language and everything. I feel disrespected that I wasted my time on this team. If there's one thing I want people to get out of this video is this. This national team needs to change. This FA needs to change. We need a change. We need a future. We don't have a future. God help us in the upcoming AFCONs. God help us in AFCON in 2 weeks. Because I'm not even ready for that, bro. I have so many doubts. And I pray that Hosam Hassan can prove me wrong. I really do. But hey, who am I to know? I'm somebody from the outside. I appreciate you guys watching. It was a little bit of a rant, but it had to come out. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Assalamu alaikum.